How to make hard caramel garnish your guests will love to crunch on. So I'm back with a caramel recipe again, how to make hard caramel garnish. The past caramel recipes make use of relatively different techniques and ingredients. Since today's post is about hard caramel garnish, we won't be doing just one. We'll do a lot: spun sugar, bubble sugar, caramel cage, caramel spiral, caramel swirls, and caramel shards. Basic caramel recipe. Ingredients: 1 cup granulated sugar, 1/4 cup of cold water, 1/4 teaspoon. Instructions. Step 1: Prepare the ice water bowl and grease baking sheet before starting. Step 2: Mix all ingredients in a tall heavy-bottomed saucepan and bring the mixture to a boil over medium-high heat, between 5 to 8 minutes. Step 3: Once the sides start to turn golden brown, swirl the pan around. To help even out the color, continue swirling for 30 seconds. Step 4: Immediately remove pan from heat and plunge the bottom of the pan into a bowl of ice water. Once the sizzling stops, remove the pan from the ice water bowl and start working on your caramel garnish. Step 8: Proceed with any of the garnish designs. Quick note: if the sugar has hardened, reheat it for a bit just to warm it up. Spun sugar. What you will need: rolling pin. Step 1: Let the rolling pin hang halfway over the edge of the kitchen counter. Note: to keep your kitchen floor clean, cover it with newspaper right where the hanging side of the rolling pin is. Step 2: Quickly drizzle the sugar back and forth the rolling pin using a fork. Step 3: Once you've drizzled enough sugar, carefully bring the ends together to form a loose ball. Step 4: Let it rest until it reaches the hard crack state. Bubble sugar. What you will need: grease slotted spoon. Step 1: Drop 2 tablespoons of caramel in the greased baking sheet. Step 2: Push it down with the slotted spoon and release once it starts to harden a bit and hold it. Step 3: Let the bubble sugar rest in the baking sheet until it reaches the hard crack state. Caramel cage. What you will need: greased soup ladle. Step 1: Drizzle the caramel over a greased soup ladle in a crisscross pattern. Step 2: Let it set and carefully remove from the ladle. Allow to rest until it reaches the hard caramel spiral. What you will need: greased handle. Step 1: Loop the caramel around the handle. Step 2: Let it set and carefully remove from the ladle. Allow to rest until it reaches the hard caramel swirls. What you will need: greased spoon. Step 1: Using a greased spoon, swirl the caramel in the greased baking sheet. Step 2: Let the caramel swirls rest in the baking sheet until they reach the hard crack stage. Caramel shards. What you will need: greased baking sheet. Step 1: Pour the caramel onto the greased baking sheet. Step 2: Let it rest until it's hard enough to be broken into shards. Step 3: Break the caramel sheet into pieces.